I got no idea. I'm done. Refuse to bet anything Trey Turner moving forward. I don't care if the guy breaks a record for the next 30 games. Out. Why did we bet him 2 nights in a row? What did we gain from betting Trey Turner 2 nights in a row? Nothing. We lost everything. Now, we can't blame him solely on losing the parlay because it was a disaster. A couple of things were awful. Here's the best part about it, though. We don't hit a home run. We're only down a full unit. We go 2-0 in my NRFI plays. We're up over 4 units there. we're 3 days into this thing. We haven't hit a parlay yet. What the fuck, man? Trey Turner, are you serious? Like, first off, we go up against Alcantara, in which he's had just this beautiful history, and he provides half, if not 2/3 of the Ks there. And then whatever the hell that was last night, I can't take it. No more Turner. He's done. He's banned. He will never be mentioned again on the show. Our pal Jake or Jack, whatever the hell, McCarthy, did not come through. We did not. Look at that, 2-0 on the NRFIs. We're up over 4 units on the NRFIs. And look at that on the other side of that. You're still up overall if you're betting every single one of my plays, including the 3 parlays. You know what the best part about those 3 parlays is that didn't hit? Like 1, 2, 3. If we hit today, we're up. If we hit today, we're up for the whole week. It doesn't matter if we even hit on Friday or Saturday. All we need to do is hit today on Thursday. I got you. Thumbs up, subscribe, welcome in. This is it. This is the show here for you, okay? In fact, we're going to have NRFIs. We're going to have long balls. We're going to have a bunch of great stuff here for you. What I'm going to give you right away, though, is a freebie over on BetMGM. 21 or older, as you know, gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. You're going to get 2 free months of the Discord. That's great because you're going to get Eric Lindquist in there. And look, I'm going to give you a bet right now. The Yankees, money line, just take it. Sign up, take 40 seconds out of your life. This is your freebie. Put as much up to $1,000, anywhere from 10 to 1,000. Put it there on the Yankees. If it misses, you get the money back. What if it hits? You win. See how that works? Awesome. All right. Speaking of awesome, this is going to be great. Home runs. Home runs, home runs. Thinking about where we can start. And there's just a number that seems ridiculously off. I know we targeted a guy yesterday who came into the night with only 2 home runs on the year. I get that. It's not going to be much easier of a sell, although he does have like 8 more or 9 more jacks. Pardon me. No, 10. Jeez, math on the fly here. But you look at this game tonight, at least. The Minnesota Twins were humiliated. Joe Ryan, at least, was humiliated. You're back tonight. You're on the road against a guy in St. Louis who it's a Chris Russo dream of a name. Liberatore, right? Somebody's going to hit some jacks tonight. And I was looking at either Nolan Arenado or this guy here. And to be honest with you, if I can get Michael Taylor at 10-1 to hit a jack tonight, I'm all over it. And I think you should be as well. You look at this number, if it's down to 800, don't play it. Don't play it. But if you're watching this video right now and you see Michael A. Taylor at 10-1 to hit a jack tonight off Liberatore, then you got to take it. This number is so strong right now, you have to take it. And now, look, we have links below for you. I'm giving you that BetMGM sign up, but we have links at all of these books. We call it Odd Shopper for a reason. We want you shopping odds. So if you find Michael A. Taylor on FanDuel at 10-1, go ahead, sign up through us and bet it. I'm doing you a favor here, cuz. Speaking of which, Cody, now, I don't understand how this happens. Shout out to Finesse the Books and Jerry on the Gold Boys, because I think we all had Cody Bellinger 2+ bags yesterday, and in a game in which they scored 50 runs for the second straight night, he somehow only finishes with 1. That's going to change here. Bellinger, really good history. Don't you love when people say history? Really good history against Luke Weaver, although it's only 12 appearances. Well, what does that mean? He's got the 2 jacks. He's been hitting for power. And, of course, we know Weaver is a disaster. I don't care who wins the game. I just got Cody Bellinger winning this sucker here, this individual battle, and going long at plus 450. Best number I could find for you, thanks to Odd Shopper. Run it. Bellinger. Again, the 2 jacks and the 10 at-bats against a guy who just screams giving up runs. I'm all for that. Last one you'll see, DJ LeMahieu. Now, it's his turn. We saw Stanton. This is what happens. It's the Aaron Judge effect, and I want to take full part in the welcoming back of Judge to this lineup and how you now pitch to this lineup. A lot of you forgot about that, right? Just the impact, the ripple effect that you'll see for a guy like LeMahieu. And look, I think if you find the right number here at plus 830, it really makes sense. And that's where I'd like to start at the very least, because you've got an opportunity here with LeMahieu to take advantage of, again, as we talk about pitching, Christian Javier, who has been just a little down. Just a little down. I'll tell you, I don't know why. What the hell were we thinking? I need one of you, and again, the DMs are always open. You could always hit me up left and right. You know, I'm constantly looking to see if you have any questions. We got one from Brandon Marsh in Pennsylvania about Trey Turner. I don't get it. I don't know why we bet him on a home run. It makes no sense. I just want to cleanse my palate and forget about that. That was a brutal loss, but it was even worse to anybody who actually bet on Trey Turner. What? I'm sorry, Brandon. I'm sorry you had to watch that. Because I know I'm sorry for everybody else who tailed. I guarantee you hit me up in the comments. You always do. You always keep me accountable. But I guarantee you there was at least one person, if not 10, who begrudgingly bet that home run play. Now, you didn't bet no unless you went to DK or something, and you should sign up through us on that link below. But man, all right, 2 pieces of a biscuit. This means that we continue our run. We're smoking right now on NRFI plays, and I found 2 more, and I even got you a nice, freshly made biscuit over there at the Odd Shop. All right? You didn't know Odd Shopper provides biscuits, did you? See, that's part of the sign-up. By the time they get there, though, they may not be as fresh, so be careful what you ask for, or wish for that matter. We're going to start. You and I are going to start in that very game we just mentioned with the Chicago Cubs. Luke Weaver is a living, breathing earned run right now, and you have to jump on that. You can find this at about minus 125. That's where we shop this. Weaver is going to be the main target, absolutely, but let's be honest, Jameson Taillon is no, fill in the blank if you want to go Russo there. Hey, no Sandy Koufax. Guy's got a 20.1 K rate, 269 X batting average, 345 X WOBA. Somebody's getting on the bag. Luke Weaver's even worse. Somebody's getting on the bag. This is our thigh. This is our nice, fresh, seasoned piece of golden fried chicken, which is a thigh, which is what you jump into and bite. So you're welcome there. Minus 125 at the YRFI. Let's keep it moving here in LA. Wait a second. Plus 106 for a YRFI. It's Shohei. It's also Brian Wu, who has slowed down rather consistently, becoming not good. Or at least the Mariners haven't been able to turn much around with his starts. So I think you've got a really good shot here with Ohtani and that top part of the lineup turning on a guy who has hit a rookie wall, if you will, in Brian Wu. We believe and know that it's Ohtani today, and that's fine. But look, he's not impenetrable by any means. While this bet heavily relies, and we're over 50-50, right? Like this is a plus 106, so it's more like 53 or 54. Technically, it would be 46% or something. But we're saying that it's more like a 50-50 shot here, even with Ohtani on the mound. So that's worth a shot. And then, look, we found the best play available for you on the Odd Shopper Premium tool, the YRFI in St. Louis. Just told you about Liberatore. I mean, Sonny Gray is on the other side here. That's no real beacon of hope that the Minnesota Twins can keep guys off the base path and scoreless, by the way, in the first inning. I mean, the guy for St. Louis is horrific. He's near 1-to-1 on a K to walk ratio. That's just inexcusable. Sonny Gray is fine, but he's fine means that you are definitely susceptible to making mistakes. And we're getting the best number. Like, we've shopped this number on the Odd Shopper Premium tool. So you know that you're getting the best deal and the best number out there. That's why we continue to show you how that thing works, right? Otherwise, it's like, well, okay, then there's no real reason to. But we know that we're proven to shop lines. I'll give you home run plays. I'll give you stuff from the tool before we get out of here. Don't you worry. But just keep it moving. We're going to build a parlay and look at 3 little things here that we can talk about. A reminder, hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you're subscribed here. We have tons of offers for you below. BetMGM is the big one. You're going to get 2 free months of the Discord. 2 free months. That means that you get plays. That means that you get Lindquist. That means that you get a lot, right? You already know them. I mean, you should be watching here from the leans and the locks. There you go. Little screen action of what's been going down on the Discord as of recent. We just want you a part of this, right? And I know because you're watching the leans and locks, because I'm watching the leans and locks. Shout out to Lindy. I know we hit a parlay. We each hit a separate parlay involving the San Diego Padres. That coming down on the Discord. Whoops. Now where the heck did that one go? See? You lose it, you lose it. There you go. This stupid site. Give me that media back. There we go. Alex Cobb. I mean, look, we're hitting K leaders. We're doing what we can, even when we chop. But the big thing, of course, you're going to get 2 free months below, and you get to hang with Eric Lindquist, because I know that's really what you care about, more so than anything else. The Discord's a lot of fun, and we just want you a part of it. Like, we want you a part of this stuff here, too. I mean, there's a lot of cool things going on. JP Sears. Let's have some fun. Let's target JP Sears. Let's make fun of JP Sears. Shall we? It's not his fault, right? But you don't really feel bad about it. There's no remorse. There's no parent coming back to you after this and saying, come on, leave him alone. Well, yeah, he's harmless. He's not doing anybody any harm. Just let him be. If he wants to play in the corner with some sticks, just go ahead. Let him do that. In our case, screw that. This guy sucks. And most recently, he sucked hard. That means we can jump in here. And I don't care what you saw last night that you think can, should, or possibly should not carry over, right? I don't know what argument you would make in a 10-1 drubbing of the Oakland A's, but what exactly changes right now? I mean, the numbers for Sears are horrific. And on top of that, lately it has been brutal for this dude. You can look at some season-long numbers and say, well, he's got a 22.3 K rate and 5.3 walk rate. He doesn't seem that bad. Yeah, look at it lately. Recently, this has been a disaster. Now, Julio Urias has not pitched to the caliber that we've expected year in, right, at least through last year. There has been a step back. I don't care if you want to call it a get-right situation. I don't care if you want to call it just a way in which he can start the process of returning or at least coming into some playoff form here. But this A's team is not going to provide much. Young kids swinging away or guys who have just had it with the season with, 100 games in. Absolutely want to start here with the Dodgers on the run line. I think that's the best thing. That's our meet and 3 begins with the LA Dodgers, again, handing it to the A's. It's not about like must win or separation or anything like that in this series. It's just taking advantage of a team that has quit and that has put people in there to ensure that you're looking at the future and not competing at all. The Dodgers keep adding. They keep adding. Even if a guy gets the night off, somebody else comes in. First play absolutely is going to be the Dodgers on the run line. Get it at minus 134. Good luck. I mean, that's really the best we can get right there because they know They just come off a 10-1 thrashing. All right, Shohei. Show me Shohei, baby. 5-0 with a 2.02 ERA in 49 innings versus the Mariners. Mentioned that not only has Brian Wu hit a little bit of a stall here, but we also have a team that should be a little depleted in their bullpen. So you've got Shohei on the mound. You've got Shohei at the plate. I believe this is their first home game, right? Since the team said, no, we're not going to trade Ohtani. So you have everybody in the entire county who is making an effort to show up to this game because this is going to be the game in which the guy throws a no-hitter and hits a grand slam, and you don't want to miss it. Look at that. I told you, as long as we hit this today, we're up for the week. For the week. We can lose the other ones, and we're up. Well, technically, we do 6 days, so that's not the case, but I forgot. I thought we were only here 5. We're here 6. Last play, just one damn hit. Is that it? That's all we got? One GD hit? You can't say goddamn. Tommy Edman, just give me one freaking hit, will you? You've done it before. In fact, in 17 appearances, 15 have counted as at-bats, 7 hits. He's hitting .467 lifetime against Sonny Gray. That's all I need is one hit. I don't need a jack. I don't need 2 total bases. I don't need any of that. Just one freaking hit. Can we do that? Can we do that? Plus 538. Seems like a reasonable ask, doesn't it? You would think. Well, I don't know. I mean, we got football back. We got a lot of good stuff here, but we're going to grind out the rest of this baseball season for sure. So this is what you have nowadays. You've got Lindy's locks the night before, so make sure you ride into the night with that. And then you can wake up with me. I think Ben is on this ridiculous hot streak now for his best bet. So we have you still, as football season begins, we are still loaded with baseball content, and we want you to be a part of it. And as I mentioned on the way out, I'll give you some home run plays from the Odd Shopper Premium tool. I just want you, of course, to sign up below. It's 70% off your first month. It's less than a cup of coffee. I mean, come on. It's less than a cup of coffee a day. And if it's not, then, you're drinking the wrong stuff. That's really what it comes down to, okay? I don't know any other way to say it. Number 1 home run play on the board is J.P. Crawford. J.P. Crawford, number 1 on the board. All right? Taylor dropped. Look at that. In the time in which I started this video to the time in which it ended, you lost 100 points. 100 points. Shame on you. J.P. Crawford, 13-1 right there is the top one there. All right? Sign up below. You can do all that below. Have a great day. Appreciate you being a part of us here, and we'll see you tomorrow.